Nadia T asks me if I am classically trained or if it's natural talent. Wow, is what she said. Thank you so much. So I'm actually not classically trained or trained really at all. I grew up with my mom kind of being the guiding coach of my voice, but she doesn't really have any musical experience either. And so we kind of just muddled our way through and figured it out. And then after America's Got Talent around 16, 17 is when I truly started to stop in and see a vocal coach here and there just to make sure that I was developing properly. I didn't have any bad habits, but it's been a while since I did one of those. But Anastasia L asks me, what's my favorite song to sing on stage? It's a hard question. Honestly, when I'm singing on stage, every song that I sing has a little thing that I love the most, but I think I would have to go with the Phantom of the Opera medley that I do live. And thank you to my musical director, Jorn Stord, for coming up with that, because it is one of the best things ever. But I love singing that because it's a big homage to the Phantom of the Opera, and what got me started was the Phantom of the Opera, so I'll be eternally thankful for the existence of those songs and the show. Autumn B asks if I ever wish I could get away from my childhood image. That is a very good question. And it's a tricky question for me to answer because who I was as a child is always going to be a part of who I am now. But we're never the same person that we were when we were 10 years old or even younger. And it is a challenge because that childhood image does chain me down sometimes, I think, especially being 22 years old and that image was a 10-year-old. But at the same time, I have a lot to thank it for. But at this point, I'm just gonna do me. I can't be anything but me, you know? And I recommend that everybody else. Ooh, Jimmy S., you're asking the wrong person about sports. He asked me, who do you think the Steelers quarterback will be this year? Kenny Pickett or Mitch Trubisky? And I'll be honest with you, I don't know who those people are. If they're not, what's it? I don't even remember the names of the ones that I do know. So I'm a music girl all the way, I guess. I'm sorry if I offend. Jenny asks if I can sing a part or a song from from the album, and I am going to be singing actually a couple songs from this album, so stay tuned to hear that. I'm gonna get there in a couple minutes. You just hang on, I'll answer some more questions. But Dave P says that he would love to hear me do a Carpenter's cover album, or maybe get together with Richard Carpenter. Oh, you know what? That is a great idea. I've never even thought of that. But actually, I did sing a Carpenter song. I sang We've Only Just Begun for a little while in my concerts, so I would be totally down to do that. Beautiful music.